Guys, what's up? Welcome back. Another video for you. You can tell by the title of this video, Indy is shutting down for good, so we're heading out to the track. Alright guys, welcome back. Like I mentioned before in my previous videos, you know, we kind of touched it a little bit, but Indy is shutting down for good. One of our local tracks for us, which is about maybe 45 minutes to an hour away from us, depending on traffic. So yeah, so we decided to go racing. I have all my cars pretty much in preparation to be converted or being done for next couple of weeks, which is the Shoot Out and the Chili Bowl. And we have one car in our fleet that's just kind of laying around chilling, and that's our Traxxas Mud Boss, or now they call it Modified or something like that. So I'll be honest, I didn't do any vlogging all day because the simple fact that we got up early. We went, we had, as a family, we had a lot of things to do around in that area, in the Dallas area. So we dragged the trailer, loaded it up, dropped it off with Ben. He was there at the facility. We parked next to him. We kind of chit-chat a little bit there. Was actually going to be on my way to Traxxas to buy parts, but I figure I go look and see what they had inside of Indy, and sure enough, they pretty much had everything that I needed when it comes to parts that I was looking for. So that was pretty good. I was able to support them a little bit more on that deal. So we bought a bunch of extra spare parts for here on out and for this weekend coming up. So he pretty much worked on the car. We kind of chit-chatted on the deal. I actually kind of wanted to try something different. So I appreciate Ben and his family for everything they do for me, especially helping me out with my racing. They're always there. They're always open, lending a hand. And shout out to KK, who did the video for me here. So only video I got was the A main. So we went first round, second round, able to win all of them. Car felt really good. But we were able to take the TQ spot for the night. So we'll go ahead, drop in the video of that race, and then I'll catch you up afterwards.
Keep it clean, no bump rough passing until you hear the sound of the tone. Don't roll them out, keep it tight. Back. Got one front, coming out two. Go high, 3. Right down to your go straight to Daniel. I've heard that was going to be top spot twice. Halfway there, 2 down. straight about down, 145 down, straight out. Front 44, 8 and Charlie now. Coming out of two, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here. 3 down, 1 to go, 3 down, 1 to go.
What happened today?
1 minute left.
Oh no.
45 seconds left.
Now it's a three-way battle for 2. Charlie, Pete, and Ricky. Who's going to come out on top? Well, that number
Next
2
time do that from the driver's stand. It's a lot better angle. Got it.
20 seconds left.
One place.
15 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 minutes left. Charlie number 10.
All right, guys, what you think about that? Almost a perfect run. We got caught up a little bit with traffic. Trying to dive in on anything, but you know, it is what it is. Didn't really affect us. We were pretty much shut out from the get-go. I mean, I really tell you what, the car felt really good. I will be honest with you, we usually run on stock tires, but numerous people were out there running different tires, and I think one of the tires that they allow on our track was to run the J Concept Swipers. I didn't have any. I actually had sold my last pair to a fellow competitor, so I helped him out with that deal. But we were on stocks trying them out, and then everybody was running some different tires, so I threw some good old Sprinters on. I think there were some blue compounds. Wore down just enough. So yeah, car was dialed in. It's kind of funny how, kind of crazy what you can do with those cars to get them go around the track pretty good. Very minimal adjustments that you can really do overall when it comes to like chassis setup stuff. So the fact that we can get them to do what they do with what they have is pretty awesome. Pretty good car, pretty good platform. Car is pretty heavy, so you kind of have to get kind of creative on some of the things that we had to do, so it works out very good. So shout out to Ben for helping me out with that deal. So yeah, that would be our last night there at Indy. Indy, you've been good. It was fun. A lot of memories, a lot of people talking about it. It's pretty cool. So where are we at with our progress? Give you a quick update where we're at with our cars. Let's turn around and check it out. All right, this is the car that we had up there previously on the rack, all empty. It is fully loaded, pretty much ready to go. Only thing I'm lacking is some tower, some long body mounts. Usually we run the Traxxas long ones, but it being an LCG, it is not tall enough. So we'll have to get some Duratrax long body mounts for it. I think Ben said he had some, so I'll go grab some from later on. As mentioned before, we were going with the XR10 Pro. I believe this is the original series, the first gen. Really good ESC. I actually run this ESC in my SC mod with the 4-pole motor. Basically, the only thing I do is add caps to it. This is an older ESC that I had laying around, so it's still good. So we decided to run some new wires to it, soldered it in. Everything is ready. So per the rules, to my understanding, you can run any SC, but it has to be in blinking, which is no problem at all. And then any motor. So we're going to Power Products 13.5. And then looking further into the rules, it says you can run any servo, which I think is a huge deal, as long as it's not a low, I forgot what you call it, like a, what are the smaller servos. So we got a good old Protec servo in there. the fact that we're able to do that and adjust the steering speed should be pretty cool. We got a gearing setup on it. Not very sure exactly what it's going to be, but we'll be there to try it and figure it out. Got the bumper on it, but this pretty much is ready to go. Here's the Mud Boss. It is ready to go. And this is what I call the slash super stock, which is pretty much the street stock body. And then it is ready to go. Body has seen much better days, but it's still functional. Bodies, I don't know exactly if this body from MR Custom is going to be allowed, because they're saying that any Salvas, whatever body is similar, I don't know. So I did order another body, 2 bodies from someone else. If I have to paint them there while I'm at the track, I will, as long as I get them, obviously. So I do have bodies coming that I'll paint, prep, cut them and everything, which I really hate to do without even running it, but it is what it is. If I get them in time and I'm able to cut them out, I might send them with Ben and have him try them out for me to see if they need to be cut or anything. I do have a body here with me that I won on a raffle prize. Just in case, I will go ahead and mock this up and get it ready to go. Shout out to MR Customs about, if he knows if it's legal or not, but I think it's really at the discretion of tech. I have reached out and sent out an email out to both Scotty's RC Chili Bowl and the Mud Boss one, trying to get an answer. But unfortunately, the response hasn't been there. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. But up next, we have the late models and the sprint cars. 2 sprint cars, late model, ready up in queue, up next to be gone through, checked out. Biggest things is motor swaps. But we'll get further into that in the next video that we got coming up. But for pretty much, that's where we're at. Traxxas is pretty much ready to go, other than bodies, and which is a big deal. But I believe if we have to, Ben has bodies, and if we have to change bodies and run his, we will. One way or another, we'll get through it. So that's where we're at for Traxxas. But pretty much Traxxas, tires, everything, cars are pretty much ready to go, dialed in. So we're good to go for the first week. Now I was ready for the second week. The good thing is, though, I still have Saturday and Sunday in between, the races to get all my other stuff ready. So not too bad, but we want to go ahead and get everything knocked out so we can go ahead and get packed up, ready to go. So that's where we're at. Let me know in the comments what y'all want to see, if there's any kind of information that you want. But that's where we're at. I thank y'all for watching, following. I know that we went from 0 to 100 real quick, but that's where we're at. So daily videos coming up for as long as I can, and I'm going to try to do as many as I can. And y'all be on the lookout. So thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.